Well, now we are going to sew the inside to the outside. And this is actually the second time I've sewn this video because, the second time I've recorded this video because my camera ran out of space and didn't tell me until I'd sewn everything together. So I have undone my seams and now we're going to put this together. Okay, this is what is called a drop-in lining. So we're going to put the purse, we're going to leave the exterior right side out and the interior inside out. Decide whether you care which way the pockets go on the inside. And then just slip it inside. So I push all the corners down. If it's sticking up a bit, just pull on the top edge while pushing the bottom down. Okay. Now, I already have marks from where I sewed this. I'm going to take my top edge on the exterior and I'm going to pin all the way around it. I'm going to turn it down 1/2 inch. And I'm just eyeballing it because I have a pretty good sense of what 1/2 inch is, but you can use your ruler if you want to be more accurate. Also, this is a good time to use double-sided basting tapes. I know a lot of people really like using those. I kind of struggle with them. But they can be really helpful for fabrics like this vinyl that shifts a lot because it's so thick. I'm following the fold from before, so that's why I'm going so quickly. But normally I would take my time, make sure I was getting this very accurate because this is the very top seam and I want it to look nice. Okay, I've got to push this down a little more. Okay, so I'm going to take my fabric, my inside fabric, I'm going to start at the side seam. I'm going to fold it over the foam 1/2 inch, and that's why we had the foam cut down. And then I will clip right here together. And then I'm going to go do the same on the other side. And then I pull the seams apart, and that's how I can kind of find the center part. And I'm folding the inside down over the foam. Of course, my fold is still there from before, so I'm going very quickly. And I'm using a lot of clips because when you have lots of layers like this, and you don't have a walking foot's really helpful, but I don't have one right now for my current machine. Sometimes the sewing machine tries to push different layers through at the top and the bottom through at different speeds. And so I use lots of pins to try to keep the shifting to a minimum. I wish I had an integrated walking foot, but apparently Pfaff started those on the next generation of sewing machines after mine. So I missed out. Okay. I still have my vinyl or my Teflon foot on. And I don't have to take this off, but I am going to pull off my arm to make this a little easier. Okay, I'm going to sew an eighth of an inch from the edge. And then I also like to go around and sew a second seam. I don't know if I will because this vinyl is kind of a pain. But hey, maybe it'll be easier the second time since I'm sewing over my old stitching holes. We'll see. Actually, this is stitching nicer than before. So hey, maybe maybe my bag will end up even better. And I am trying very hard to keep the vinyl from shifting because it really wants to. And if you have a lot of thick layers at this side seam, you may need to hand feed it. I just keep sewing all the way around. It's pretty late for me. It's after 11. I normally don't sew this late because I make mistakes, but I wanted to get all these videos finished. Oh no. Okay. I have to fix my bobbin thread. Okay, I have new bobbin thread and I'm ready to go again. And I am almost done. After this, you will just have the strap. Then you'll be done with your purse. Okay, there you go. And if you want to go around, oops, gotta do these ones too. If you want to go around again, about 1/4 of an inch down from the first seam, that looks very nice. I might actually do that now. But for the sake of this video, we are done. And one thing I do, this still kind of has my crease from before. Oops, Let me adjust my camera, my tripod, sorry. Okay, I like to kind of crease the edges to make this more of a rectangle. And same with these side edges if they aren't creasing nicely on their own. And then it's more of a box. And there you go. Finished Mercury messenger bag except for the strap.